All right, guys, welcome. I see there are already some people here. Okay, so right now it's 1 a.m. in the morning for me, so I'm gonna be speaking calmly, let's say, because the girlfriend is sleeping, neighbors are sleeping, everybody's sleeping. But if you can hear me and see me, please write something in the comments and we'll get started. I have my laptop here to see if everything's working. Oscar's here. George is here. All right, George, hope to see you. Muhammad is here. John, what's going on? Okay, so we got some people here. Hey, all right, cool. So I want to see if I can see your comments on my laptop to make it easier, but it does not look like I can see them. Okay, so as I said before, the reason I'm speaking quietly is because it's 1 a.m. at night, but I made it at this time to accommodate my brothers in the West, in the USA, in Canada, so and all around the world. Of course, I wish I could reach all of you, but I'll do these live broadcasts at different times. So today we're going to be talking about blind spots. Okay, blind spots are a very major issue that need to be addressed. All right, Soul Amsterdam. Okay, so as you guys have realized, I'm focusing a lot these days on performance, right? High performance. What separates the people who are high performers from the people who fail, right? That has been my fascination now for a long time. What separates those who succeed from those who fail? Why are some guys successful with women and other guys not? Why do some guys break through quickly while other guys stay stuck for years? Okay, that's all right, California Bay. So that's what we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about blind spots. We're going to talk about the importance of masterminds. We're going to talk about the importance of feedback, the importance of having a safe space, the importance of having brothers that you can share your issues with, and what else? Oh yeah, quick announcement. All right, Montreal, Canada, what's up? Okay, quick announcement. As you know, I'm promoting my 12-week online man transformation program. This is a 12-week online program that promises to get you unstuck with women and get you the kind of women you want to date. Right now, what I'm doing as a special, because I'm promoting this, is I'm offering a free video coaching call. Yes, the secret to getting women is wearing baseball caps. Okay, so I'm going to offer you a free coaching call, a group coaching call, tomorrow, or depending where you are. The next coaching call happens in 6 hours, and then the one after that happens tomorrow, right? So if you want to book your spot in the free group coaching call where you're going to get coached by me personally, visit jadtjones.com/Zoom, okay? Zoom. That's ZWW. Oh, see how tired I am? Zoom. ZOOM, okay? jadtjones.com/Zoom and grab your free ticket to attend my next group live coaching session, which is happening 6 hours from now. And then there's a second one happening at another time. That way I can accommodate a lot of people. Okay, so Let's start with the blind spots and let's really talk about this. So, like I've been saying, watching videos is not enough. Okay? Reading ebooks is not enough. Just going at this alone is not enough. All right? What you need is feedback and collaboration. Feedback and collaboration. If you have been stuck for a year or more, then you need help from outside of you. All right? Outside of you. What does that mean? You need a coach, you need a friend, you need a mentor, you need maybe women, you need let me tell you a story, okay? I talked to a guy today on Skype. One of the guys, he was interested in the 12-week man transformation program, okay? Unfortunately, he has a part-time job. It's a minimum wage and he wasn't able to join. And I'm not going to reveal any personal details, but basically he's been stuck for over 6 years, okay? He's been stuck for over 6 years. And he didn't know why, right? So I offered him a free call. And this is the power of feedback, and this is the power of talking to someone who can see your blind spots. Within 5 minutes of talking to him and asking him questions, okay, within only 5 minutes, maybe it was 4 minutes, okay, but let's say 5. Within 5 minutes, I identified at least 5 big blind spots that this guy had. Okay? 5 big blind spots. Thanks, Anthony. 5 big blind spots that this guy had. Okay, this guy was stuck for, he told me 9 years, okay, so almost 10 years, all right? And within 5 minutes, I identified 5 major flaws in what he was doing. 5 major flaws in what he was doing. Okay? And inside each blind spot are another set of blind spots. So I gave that guy advice and set him in the right direction, and hopefully he'll be doing better. But he said, "Hey Jad, okay, I can't join your program, but what do I need to do? What do I need to do?" I said, "Bro, you need to save up some money and hire a coach. Either hire me or hire someone else, but you need that feedback. If you haven't figured this out in 9 years, you're not going to figure it out. You're blind." All right, Portugal, what's up? Thank you, Ruben. If you've been stuck for a year or more, 2 years or more, 3 years or more, Yen's in the house, then you need outside feedback. Stop fooling yourself, okay? I don't know what it is with guys. I don't know if you're being arrogant or if you're just ignorant to the fact that you need outside feedback. But if you've been stuck for a year or more, that means you're blind to something, man. You're blind to something. You need that outside feedback, okay? If you have not gotten feedback up to this point and you've been stuck, you need to do something different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Okay? If watching videos on YouTube and reading ebooks has not caused you to have a breakthrough with women in the past year, then it is time for you to try something different. It is time for you to get feedback. You need feedback, someone outside of you giving you feedback to reveal your blind spots to you. They're called your blind spots because you're blind to them. Okay? So I'm going to give you an offer right now, absolutely free. Go to jadtjones.com/Zoom. Zoom is spelled ZWWM. Okay? And join me in a free group coaching class. Okay? Absolutely free. All right? Anthony, you don't need to get to know me on email. Join one of the Zoom calls. We'll talk on video conference. All right? Zoom, ZOOM, not WWM. ZOOM. Okay, jatjones.com/Zoom and reserve your spot. Okay, yes, Zoom, OOM, Zoom. Okay, so I just finished the first class, the first round of my 12-week man transformation program, and we just recorded a group video conference call where all the guys gave me feedback about the program. And if you want to see that 1 hour call where the guys talked about the program and gave feedback about the program, you can visit brotherselite.com, and there's a 1 hour video of I think like 12 of the members of the past class giving feedback about the class and how it helped them. And one thing one theme that a lot of guys said was really a catalyst and helping them change and get unstuck is having a safe space. Having a safe space in which to discuss manly issues. Okay? So this theme is recurring. Okay? So when it comes to your blind spots, that's keeping you stuck because you're alone. And the other thing is not having any safe space to share this stuff with, right? Men these days, we don't have a support system. Right? Thanks, Anthony. We don't have a support system. Women have, women talk to each other. Women have things like Oprah. They have talk shows. Women have all these different outlets. jatjones.com/Zoom. Okay? They have all these. Yeah, Sparta King, we're going hard. We're going hard. All right. And in case you just joined, the reason why I'm speaking quietly is because it's 1 a.m. in the morning. My girlfriend's in the next room, and I'm just trying not to be too loud. Okay. So as a man, it is important that you have a support system in place. Okay. A support system in place. What is a support system? It is other men in your life who give you a safe, non-judgmental space where you can express yourself, express your insecurities, express your doubts, your fears, your frustrations, and get that emotional support. Here's something that a lot of programs miss and a lot of guys miss. We are emotional. We are creatures. We are emotional creatures. A massive part of success depends on your ability to manage your emotional state. Okay? Said in another way, a tremendous amount of your success is determined by your ability to manage yourself emotionally, to manage your emotions. When you go at this women thing alone, it is emotionally tough. You don't have a support system. But guess what? You're human. I'm human. We're all human. And guess what? Sometimes we feel like shit. Sometimes we feel dejected. Sometimes we feel hopeless. Sometimes we feel disappointed. Sometimes we feel angry. Sometimes we feel frustrated. Sometimes we feel sad. Well, if you ain't got nobody to talk to, if you don't have a support group, how can you be emotionally strong? No man is an island. No man is an island. I think a lot of you who follow me, you are acting as if you are an island. You are not using the support systems that are available to you. You are not masterminding with other guys. You are not joining programs such as the 12-week man transformation program. You are trying to go at the world alone. A direct quote from Napoleon Hill, the book Think and Grow Rich, which has the principles of success, not only for money but for life. Napoleon Hill said, "No man can achieve great wealth or success without using the mastermind." Said in casual English, no man can meet with great success alone. Okay? So what he was talking about is that you need support. You need that mental support. You need that emotional support. The reason why you're stuck is because you're going at this alone, okay? And then when you're met with emotional, George, okay, jadtjones.com/Zoom, okay? You're missing the .com. jadtjones.com/Zoom to join my next coaching class for free. Okay, so guys, I'm reaching out to you here in these live things because I want you to have a breakthrough in performance, okay? Whether you join my 12-week man transformation program or not, I'm giving you the keys, all right? I'm giving you the method, all right? If you want to check out my program, you go to brotherselite.com. You can check it out. But you need to understand, when I design my educational programs, I engineer them carefully to set you up to win. The human needs specific conditions to set him up to win. This is not just about say this to the girl or say that to the girl, and it's not just about techniques. You need to understand how the human animal works and then put systems in place to support the human animal for him to succeed. You need to set yourself up to succeed. You need to have those foundations before you can expect to be met with success, okay? So I'm giving you the foundation. So listen, foundation, you need feedback. Foundation, you need to mastermind. Foundation, you need a mentor. Foundation, you need to have a support group to support yourself emotionally. Understand? These things are foundational. Studies have shown that success is attributed to your ability to manage yourself emotionally. Just think of it like this. What can you do when you're depressed? When you're depressed, how productive are you? How much do you get done? When you're emotionally weak, when you're going through those times where you feel emotionally weak, when you feel beat up by life, how well do you do in business, with women, or whatever? You're not doing that well. So the message Jad T. Jones is trying to go out and grab you and tell you is bro, don't go at this alone. Don't go at this alone. You're setting yourself up to fail. Humans are group animals. Humans need support. Humans need support. So mastermind with your brothers. Get some friends together. Do what you got to do to surround yourself with people who are interested in evolving and getting this women thing handled. I love the saying that says, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. We are the average of the 5 people we hang out with. You're the average health, average self-esteem, average income, average skill with women. You become the average of the people you hang out with. So be very careful who you hang out with. If you're hanging out with lazy losers, you're going to be a lazy loser to some degree. If you're hanging out with people who are determined to win and determined to evolve to the next level, well then you're going to be, mastermind, exactly, Think and Grow Rich. Then you're going to be successful too. Thanks, Anthony. Corey's here. All right, what's up, Corey? So I explained this in my last video, but I'm going to tell you again. You need to mastermind up, okay? Masterminding is powerful, but if you want to turbocharge masterminding, you need to mastermind up, meaning you need to mastermind with people who are ahead of you in the game. Oh, okay, we got some haters. That's funny. Getting a tattoo. What up, Nima? Nima's in the house. You getting a tattoo, bro? Okay, so stop going at it alone. Stop going at it alone. It's okay. You know what? Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Let me just scroll through the comments here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna block the haters, because that's what's beautiful about technology. Hater number 1 has been blocked. and you guys were defending me. Okay, I saw that. That's cool. Thanks. Yeah. You know what's good about haters? When you That's a sign that you're doing something right. If everybody likes you, you're doing something wrong. It's better to have a polarizing personality where people either love you or hate you. Okay? If nobody hates you, you're doing something wrong. So when I see a hater, that just lets me know that I'm putting my neck out there. I'm being myself, and there's a great. Thanks, Franz. There's a great saying by my favorite poet, William Blake. Yeah, there it is. Listen to the fool's reproach. It's a kingly title. Okay, so someone just wrote that in the comments. Laser Cannon 9. Yeah, listen to the fool's reproach. It's a kingly title. That means when fools are dissing you, when people are talking shit about you, that's the point where you know what? You're being yourself. You're pushing the limits. You're going outside of the norm. And so you can be proud of yourself. Okay. Okay, so yeah. And another thing, if people are hating on you, just laugh, right? Because if you get angry, they win, right? The most humiliating thing you can do to someone is laugh at them. Laugh at them. Haters just reveal what's inside of them. They just make a fool out of themselves. Okay. So someone says, are you going to go over some of the topics you speak of today in your free program? I don't have a free program. I have a paid 12-week program. Anthony, if you want me to check out your channel, email me. Okay, so let me just go through your questions. Let's see. Okay, so this is a very common question. Hey, Jad, I can talk to girls okay, but when it comes to the girls I'm really attracted to, then I get nervous. Yes, the answer is that's normal and it happens to everyone. If you're incredibly from Scotland, thank you, man. Much respect right back at you. The fact that you're intensely attracted to someone, with that intense attraction always comes a certain amount of fear, okay? So it's not like you're special and that's only happens to you and that doesn't happen to me or anyone else. Even me, when I see a woman I'm incredibly super attracted to, I feel nervous. That nervousness, that intensity of nervousness lets me know, wow, I must really be attracted to this person. So if you're waiting for the day where you're going to wake up and not feel nervous at all around beautiful women, that's not going to happen, or it's going to happen because you turned gay and you're no longer attracted to women. Okay? So I'm not dissing gay people. I have gay friends, I have gay best friends, so I'm not dissing gay people. But what I'm saying is that the difference that what makes you nervous, that's a sign of attraction, of intense attraction. It's normal. So instead of fighting it, instead of sitting at home being scared and waiting for the day that it's going to disappear, which is never, instead accept that fear, accept that nervousness and say, okay, when I see an incredibly attractive woman, I am going to feel afraid. I am going to feel nervous because god damn, she is hot, right? But I'm going to go anyways. So does that make sense for you? You waiting for fear to disappear is, my email is support@jadtjones.com. So yeah, Ruben, right. Being a man is acting, facing the fear, right? So, you're asking me, Jad, how do you find the courage? Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and going anyways. So One of the biggest mistakes I made in my life, and I see a lot of men making in their lives, is that they're waiting for that fear. They think that one day they're going to wake up and that fear is going to be gone. Here's the ironic thing. The fear goes away after you face it, never before. Okay, I'll say that again. Your fear goes away after you face it, after you do courage, never before. So the ironic thing is, yeah, sure, there are a lot of things now that I'm no longer afraid of, but when I faced them through a huge feeling of fear, okay? So it's not that fear disappears before you do something, fear disappears after you do something. So you have to go through it. You have to go through it. You understand? So fear is something you have to go through. So let's say fear is a valley and it's a dark, scary valley. Well, you have to go through that before you can emerge on the other side evolved. You understand? So that's that. So in case you just joined, I have a special offer now. I'm offering free video classes where I can help you reveal your blind spots. And in order to join those classes, simply visit jadtjones.com/Zoom. Okay, jadtjones.com/Zoom and register for the free video coaching calls. One is happening in about 5.5 hours. The other one is happening later in the day. You can go and book your spot there. An easier URL that you can go and register is brotherselite.com. If you go to brotherselite.com and scroll down, you can register for those free coaching classes and get some coaching, and I'll help you reveal your blind spots. So it's easier if you go to brotherselite.com, scroll down, and you'll see where you can register for that. Straight from Brazil, a warrior supporting another warrior to evolve in life. Thanks, brother. Okay, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting in spite of fear. Exactly. Khalid is asking, how will you reveal our blind spots? You need to join the video coaching class that's happening. Go to brotherselite.com and register for free. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Spartacus, one of my Brothers Elite members. I hope those who join will be committed. Yes, sir. Okay, so some people are talking about rejection. How do you get over rejection? Getting over rejection can take some time. One thing, I think the biggest thing I've learned in my life after being heartbroken and really, feeling sad and angry and all that stuff, when you get heartbroken and feel rejection, it can be really bad. Number one is time. Okay? You got to give yourself some time. But number two is, and I think one of the biggest things is that after you get, let's say if a girl breaks up with you and you're heartbroken, it's very important that you keep moving forward, that you stay proactive, okay? The essence of a masculine, the essence of the masculine is a forward drive, a forward thrust, a proactive action, okay? So yes, focus on your purpose. Great comment, boss. Okay? When a girl breaks up with you, when you're in a bad spot, the worst thing you could do is just stop and become passive. Okay? That's the worst thing you can do, is become passive. Now, I will say, if you're heartbroken and you want to sit there and lick your wounds for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, okay. But after that, you need to brush yourself off, get up, get focused on something, and start working. All right? Work towards something. Maybe you're going to start talking to girls. Maybe you're going to pick up some kind of purpose or passion that you've been procrastinating on. Do something positive. Start going to the gym. A great thing about the gym, there's a lot of benefits, side benefits that people don't think of. When you're depressed and then you go and you lift weights, lifting weights releases a lot of oxytocins and chemicals that make you feel good, and it also makes you feel powerful, and it also lets you like blow off some steam, right? So hitting the gym is going to help you balance your emotions, right? Another thing, don't isolate yourself. If you're heartbroken, if you got rejected, don't isolate yourself, because in isolation, that's when you think. That's when the negative thoughts come in. That's when you go into that dark hole and the downward spiral, right? That's why I say join a mastermind. Join us in Brothers Elite University. Join some kind of support system. Because, man, I'll tell you, hello, bro. Quack. When there are a lot of guys who get heartbroken and then spend 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years to get over it. Okay? Guys, men are very sensitive. Okay, it's not publicly known, but men are very sensitive, and when they get their heart broken, fuck, man, some of them break. Some of them break, some of them don't recover from it. And a major reason they don't recover from it is because they try to handle it through isolation. Okay, so we come back to these principles of you need to be part of a group, you need a support system, right? If you've been struggling with women, then at some level you're heartbroken. You're heartbroken, you're sad because you thought that by now you would have had this handled, but you still don't have it handled. It's still not working for you, right? So if you're in a dark place, go to brotherselite.com, join the 12-week program, join my family, man. Join the family. And hey, don't take my word for it. On brotherselite.com, we have a 1-hour video testimonial showing you members who were stuck and now got unstuck, right? So the question to how do you get over your getting rejected and heartbroken, keep moving forward and surround yourself with people and don't isolate yourself, okay? Don't isolate yourself. And Ruben, yes, time. So time plus being in a group environment, okay? No isolation, plus picking up some kind of purpose, plus use your physiology. Your physiology can help you feel better. We are mechanical beings, okay? If we eat healthy food and we move in a healthy way, lift weights, do some cardio, get our heart beating, well, that balances our emotions and releases positive emotions, oxytocins, right? So those are some tips. Basically, in short, be proactive and don't be alone. Don't let yourself be alone. Okay, so next question. Let's see what the next question will be. Joseph Parker, how do you not come off as desperate? That's a pretty broad question. Okay, Vishal said, please answer Joseph's. How do you not come off as desperate? I'm just trying to find a short way to answer that. I'll tell you this. Never sacrifice your self-respect in exchange for a woman's approval. Simon Cowell, sorry to hear that, man. Okay, so how do you not come across as desperate to women? Never sacrifice your self-respect in exchange for a woman's approval. Okay? So, what does that mean? That means a lot of times when we're courting a woman we like, we tend to allow her to disrespect us, okay. Let's just take a moment to block another person here. Okay, Philippe is out. Philippe, the woman hater who will never get laid in his life because he's a woman hater, has been kicked out. Okay, next. You know what's funny about woman haters is that it's funny because they're never getting laid, and no woman is gonna ever like truly love them. Like they're just making it's like screaming, hey, I'm never gonna get laid in my life. That's what you do when you hate women, when you're a hater against women. It's like people try to diss others, they end up dissing themselves. Ridiculous. All right. Anyways, so we had 2 haters today. Oh, we're making progress, right? We're making progress. Last time we had 1 hater. This time so far we had 2. Tatiana, hello from England. I like your name, Tatiana. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Here's what we do. Here's a mistake we men do when we like a girl. We exchange our self-respect in an attempt to get her approval, right? So we act in ways and we tolerate things that we normally wouldn't, right? So in normal life, maybe if, let's say I was talking and my friend interrupted me, or let's say I was talking to my friend and he just picked up his phone and was texting and he was like, and not really paying attention to me, I'd be like, bro, I'm talking to you. That's rude that you're talking on the phone, right? Well, if there's a girl you like and you're talking to her and she did the same thing, if you don't call her out on it, you're exchanging her approval. You're exchanging your self-respect for her approval. And so you're being desperate. You understand? So the way to not come across as desperate with women is stop accommodating them so much and stop being so fake, pretending you're so nice and so accommodating when really you're not. And Simon Cowell said it best. Always be honest with yourself. Be yourself, right? Don't try to be nicer than you really are. Be the same way you are with your guy friends. If your guy friend does something disrespectful, you call him out on it. Well, if the girl you like does something disrespectful, you need to call her out on it too. If you don't, she's going to know that you didn't call her out on it, and she's going to be like, this guy's a little bitch, he's hungry for my pussy, and she'll either turn her back and leave, or she'll manipulate you and use you for something, right? So another way to say it is have a backbone, all right? Have a backbone. Don't sacrifice your self-respect in exchange for pussy. Okay? How can you have a backbone? Just like I said, don't let people disrespect you. Don't let women disrespect you. And that doesn't mean that you're going to be mean to her, but if she's texting on her phone while you're talking to her, then you're just going to calmly say, hey, I'm talking to you. Are you going to, it's kind of disrespectful that you're on your phone, for example. That's having a backbone. Basically, the way you talk to your guys is the way you're going to talk to her, all right? If women do things that are disrespectful to you and you don't call them out on it, they're going to lose all respect for you and all attraction for you, and you're doomed. Okay, so in case you just joined, first of all, thank you for joining me live. If you're watching the recording, thank you for watching. I have a special offer. I'm offering free video coaching because I'm promoting my 12-week man transformation program, and I want to give you firsthand experience what it's like to be on a video coaching call with me. So if you go to brotherselite.com and scroll down, you will see a section where you can join me in the next live video coaching call. Okay, it's absolutely free. You can join and I will coach you personally and I will point out some blind spots and it'll be great. So go to brotherselite.com to book your spot today. The software only allows 50 people at a time, so make sure you book and you log on time because I don't want you to get locked out, okay? Now, I don't think they're going to be 50, but it depends. I don't know. I've never promoted it this much. So if you want to be part of that, go get it. Okay. Corey, just go to brotherselite.com and you'll see a link. Tatiana, thank you for your comment. Good night. Ismail, it's the schedule is there. Go to brotherselite.com, scroll down. You'll see where you can register and you can see the times. I'm holding it twice, so once in the morning and once at night, so to give an opportunity for people to join. So go to brotherselite.com and you'll find it there. Okay, so let's read some of my dear brother's comments here. I like how you're helping each other, by the way. That's really cool. Let me just use my other hand here. Thanks, John. I appreciate the props. Okay, I'm just scrolling through your comments here, so just give me a second. Okay. Yes, this will be uploaded. Ismail says, can you say something about overthinking? Okay. So, overthinking, that's a great question because that is so common. That's so common. Okay, so we have some arguing going on in the comments, which is distracting me. Okay, let me focus. Guys, here, just a side tip, okay? Here's a side tip. We are stronger when we are in harmony with each other, okay? If you guys are being aggressive with each other, being argumentative with each other, that is not contributing to the brotherhood, okay? We're all here meeting, we all have different opinions, and everyone's entitled to their opinions. We don't have to sit here and make each other wrong. We can say, I respectfully disagree with you, but we don't need to sit here and hate on each other's brothers. Don't hate on each other, and we're here to support each other, right? This is a space. I'm here to I'm here supporting you. I'm here giving you my time. It's the middle of the night. I don't like seeing you guys talk like that to each other. All right, so be respectful. Okay, so okay, that's it. Okay, both of you guys are out. Both of you guys are out. Okay, so today I've kicked 4 people out. Isn't that great? Here's another lesson in life. As a man, you need to set some rules in terms of how people will behave in your presence. You need to set standards. And if people do not respect your standards, then you have to ask them to leave your surroundings, your environment. Okay? So don't be afraid. A very manly thing to do, a thing that you need to learn is that if people are acting in a way you don't like, distance yourself from them, ask them to leave, or whatever. Now, no disrespect to either of those guys. I actually know one of those guys very well. No disrespect to them, but in this case, they were not listening. They were getting caught up in arguing. So I let them both go, right? Let them cool down. They'll come back another time. Nothing personal, but, that's the way it is. Okay, so overthinking. So here's the deal. It's an excellent question. Many men, all men, suffer from overthinking. I think that, oh my God, what's going on today? What's going on? Now we have, that's incredible. So we got some more hate speech. I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. Okay, I think that's a total of 6 people blocked today. Incredible. So, back to overthinking. Everyone overthinks. Okay, a great way to minimize this is to, first of all, you need to understand how your mind works, and you need to understand that you are not your mind. Okay, you are not your thoughts. You are not your body. You are who you are is, let's say you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Now, maybe some people are atheists and don't believe in that, whatever, right? But what I'm saying is the essence of who you are, your thoughts are mechanical, okay? Your thoughts are mechanical, and they're conditioned from the past. And they're automatic, right? You think your thoughts are yours. You're so attached to them. You think that they're important and that they're personal. But the funny thing about thoughts is they're not personal. They're very mechanical. They're automatic. If they were yours and only yours, they wouldn't be so automatic. So, I'm just going to keep kicking people out. Okay, I kicked the number 7 out. This is fun. So, what I would recommend is the book. I would recommend the book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Okay? The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's going to teach you that your thoughts aren't you, and it's also going to teach you how to get out of your mind and into the present moment where you can be calm and relaxed. And the more you're in the present moment, the less you think, and the more you'll be free to express yourself. Okay, so Ruben has a great question. How to deal with the idea of being taken for granted by women, and how to regain that aura of masculine, attractive man? Okay, that's an excellent question. If a woman has lost respect for you, if we're talking about a specific woman, it's going to take some time for you to regain that respect, okay? And it's not an easy road. Basically, you have to demonstrate to her that you're an assertive man. So the reason why a woman would lose respect for us is usually because she saw that we somehow didn't stand up for ourselves. We somehow bitched out. We somehow were passive. We somehow didn't face our fears or face her, or basically we're passive, right? To be masculine is to be that forward thrust. Another way to say it is to be that proactive, right? The proactive thrust towards something you fear, right? Going outside your comfort zone. To regain your masculinity is to be more proactive and start practicing courage. Courage means go and face the things that scare you. And when you're doing that over and over, you're going to build your confidence and you're going to bring out your masculinity. Your masculinity cannot shine if you're being passive. Okay? Your masculinity dies when you're passive. You need to be moving forward, stretching, going outside of your comfort zone. Once you do that, and facing your fear and doing courage. Once you do that, then Tant from Brussels, what's up? All right, thank you. So once you're proactive, then you can start regaining the respect of women. Women want to see a man who's challenging himself. Thank you, John. I think John said that. Yeah, a man who's challenging himself. When women see that you live inside your comfort zone and you never take risks, then they lose respect for you. Okay? So in case you just joined, I'm going to wrap this up now because it's going on an hour. It's 2 a.m. where I am, so I'm going to go sleep. But if you wanna take advantage of my free live group coaching call, which I'm offering now because I'm promoting my 12-week man transformation experience, and I want to give you a free preview of what it's like to get coached by me, go to brotherselite.com and scroll down and you'll see a section where you can join my next live coaching class. Absolutely free, all right? Go to brotherselite.com and join the next class. One is happening in about 5 hours from now. Another one is, and then I have other classes. So even if you're watching this as a recording, there may still be classes available because I'm going to offer them, I'm going to offer a few of them. Okay. So thank you for joining me live. Thank you for, all right, Ruben, I'm glad the answer helped you. So thanks for joining me live. Excuse me. And I hope this was helpful and entertaining, and I will do another live broadcast soon. And don't forget to join, to check out my 12-week man transformation program. If you want to get unstuck with women, we have a very powerful mastermind that you can join and you'll be with me for 12 weeks getting coached. I'm getting sleepy now. See, I can't even talk. Go to brotherselite.com to learn more. All right, Ventura, California. All right, guys. All right, see you in 5 hours, Mohammed. Okay. Cool. So see you guys later. Have a great day. Have a great night. And hope to see you some of you guys on the call. Yeah, I'm stuttering now. All right. Peace.